Governor Cuomo of New York, where I'm from, another woman has came out against him. This is the 10th woman. This man got, I thought Donald Trump was bad, man. This is over. Nah, 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 nah. Hey, goodbye. Hold on, man. We're going to do the damn story. Hold on, man. Okay, this is the Cuomo story. It says the 10th Cuomo accuser comes forward, says she was shocked and embarrassed when New York governor grabbed her face and kissed her without her consent. Oh my God, man. This dude, man, this dude got more scandal than goddamn Donald Trump. You know you're doing bad when you got more scandals than Trump, man. It says another woman comes forward on Monday to accuse Governor Andrew Cuomo of unwanted physical contact. Sherryville, a New York resident, said Cuomo kissed her without consent outside of her home in 2017. She said she felt shocked, embarrassed, and weird about it. It also says that she has the pictures to prove it. I don't know, man. It's hard to start believing because when you got all these women start coming out the woodworks, now it starts to seem like they're just jumping on a bandwagon. That's the problem when these can of worms and somebody accuses you like sexual harassment. I would think that maybe, I mean, he has to be the most horrible goddamn, if it turns out that all these allegations are true. I would just assume, I'm just assuming that some of these are just, they're just, you know, adding on to him because he's going through everything he's going through. So I would just have to assume that some of these allegations will be unfounded. This is my speculation. You know, they always say you got to believe the woman. I believe the evidence, and I do believe some of the women. But at this point, when you got 10 goddamn women that came out, now every picture he has or any type of incident he has with a woman, and they have any type of like picture, anything, even if it was consensual or not consensual, they can just say, oh, he forced himself on me. I got the picture to prove it. And you know he's a playboy because obviously he's been with multiple women, because you could tell by the other woman who accused him of what he was doing in the office to the people he was their boss, right? What he was doing to his employees. So you could imagine what he was doing to just regular women in the damn street. You had a lot of women. The 10th woman to accuse him. She said that she was asked by a staffer if I would allow the governor to come into view our damages. I agreed, Ville said. Governor Cuomo went into my house with my husband's son, along with his staff and some of the town officials. I came in shortly afterward, and when I walked in, I said to the governor, do you think that we have to live like this? That's when the governor looked at me and approached me, took my hand and pulled me to him, Ville continued. He leaned down over me and kissed me on the cheek. I was holding a small dog in my arms, and I thought he was going to pet the dog, but instead he wedged his face between the dog and mine and kissed me on the other cheek. Ville went on to say that she found the interaction highly sexual and that she wasn't expecting it at all. She said that afterwards, the governor told her that's what Italians do, kiss both cheeks. I felt shocked and I didn't understand what had happened, but I knew I felt embarrassed and weird about his kissing me, Ville said. I am Italian, and in my family members kiss. Strangers do not kiss, especially upon meeting someone for the first time. When he was leaving the home, Ville said Cuomo stopped, and he turned to her and said, you are beautiful. That made me feel more uncomfortable, Ville said. I felt as though he was coming on to me in my home. The governor and the staff proceeded to view the damages outside of the house. I went purposely, and she said she purposely did not follow because I felt uncomfortable given what had happened in my living room. Ville said after Cuomo examined the damages in Ville's home, he circled back to the front of the house where she was standing. He then approached me and took my hand and said, is there anything else you want? She said, I didn't know how to respond, she said. She said, he then leaned down on the top of me, and while still holding on to one of my hands, he forcibly grabbed my face with his other big hand and kissed my cheek again in a very aggressive manner. I felt like I was being manhandled, especially because he was holding my face and he was kissing my cheek again. I could not use my other hand to stop him because he did it so quickly, and I also was holding my dog in my other hand. Ville said that the way Cuomo looked at her and his body language made her very uncomfortable, and that she felt he was acting in a highly flirtatious and inappropriate manner, especially in front of the family and neighbors. Within days of the interaction, Ville said she got a voicemail from Cuomo's aide inviting her to attend an event in town that the governor was going to be at. Notably, she did not say my husband, nor was the family invited, only specifically me. I purposely did not respond to the invitation. But she said she felt very uneasy about the call and that she was the one who received the call and the personal invite anyway, then to top it off, the governor sent me a letter and pictures. The picture featured the governor and me, and the letter was addressed only to me. More alarms going on. The whole thing was so strange and inappropriate, and still makes me nervous and afraid because of his power and position. Yeah, I think at this point, everything he does now is going to be interpreted as he's such a damn creep, man. So no matter what he does at this point, it's going to be interpreted as he's sexually harassing women. So there you go, Governor Cuomo with his 10th allegation. French people, you're supposed to mwah, right? Don't you kiss French people, kiss on both cheeks too? So he did the little Italian French kiss on the cheek. Come on, man. I'm not going to say that that's going to be sexual harassment, man. Or any type of like forced entry. Come on, man. This is just some old school shit. I don't know the scenario, but goddamn, man, it's gonna be hard to prove that that's some. This would make other people's claims gonna seem to be coming out the woodworks and just adding on. Right? He grabbed you by the face and kissed both your cheeks, and then you're gonna turn this story into something that it probably seemed like it. I don't know, man. I don't know. What y'all think about it, man? I don't want to get into no, oh, you got to believe women. No, I believe people who tell the truth. But if a woman, like in this story, I'm leaning on to giving the woman the benefit of the doubt that they're telling the truth. But it's stories like this that's going to make me say, but this is why we got to wait to see what the investigation going to bring. But I'm saying out of 10 women, I'm sure that at least goddamn half or a quarter of the 10 women got legitimate claims, right? Because there's just so many. But I think the rest of them are just be coming out the woodworks and tacking their little stories on to see if they can get some. Because you know what's coming out of this is going to be major lawsuits, right? So if you are a woman and you had any interaction with Governor Cuomo, now would be the time to just get ahead and jump into that fray, because you know the lawsuits are about to come.